Hello, welcome to the third episode of Remote for Humans. Here we are, Giulio, and
Roberto Coscia.
nice to have you here. Today we are going to talk about a very hot topic that is about work-life balance when working remotely. Let's go directly into the topic. Let me ask you, Roberto, what does it mean, work-life balance when working remotely for you?
First of all, thank you, Giulio, for presenting me. So, work-life balance to me means different things. So, first of all, I believe that the word itself, work-life, is something to separate because work is something that make you satisfied and make you performant during the work time, but also something that doesn't lead to the life, which is the second part of the work-life balance. So life and work should coexist and should not mess with each other. Saying that in little words. So work should be very satisfying and allowing you to switch off after your work time and being a happy person, a happy husband, and happy friend after work without keeping the loop thoughts of work after work, and vice versa. Life should not mess your work because life should be balanced in order to be performant at work. So that's what I believe it means for me. What do you think yourself?
Yeah, nice. Thank you, Roberto, for your point of view. Well, I've thought about work-life balance a lot in my life, and this is why in 2017 I started working remotely because I was working in Milan, going back and in Milan by train every day, losing a lot of time just on logistic. It was a pain for me. So this is why I wanted to land a remote job because it have given me more freedom and more work-life balance. That means, in my opinion, to have a complete and fully happy integration of work and life altogether. I started to think about work and life to be the same thing because I'm not two person in one. I'm just Giulio, and when I work. But when I do have my life and do have fun, I do have fun. But I'm not separate into two different person. I'm the same one. So, in my opinion, the work-life balance should be in a good integration of work and life, even if sometimes you have to answer to emails or to answer to your colleagues, even at late hours. That's okay for me. But on the opposite, you can do whatever you want in your assuming complete working hours. You can do something for your life. I don't know, like going for a run at 10 a.m. in the morning. I can do it because I can work lately in the evening. So, in my opinion, it's an integration. It's not a complete division between work and life, but something that would help me having work and life be happy altogether.
Do you think also about I think I would want to add on this that there should be also that should be also flexibility during work time because let's say that for a remote worker that need to pick up a pack or need to do quick medical visit, there should be, I believe, that flexibility
Yeah.
should be also on that sense to allow that to happen. I wanted to add this and then to recover the time spent on this after work, let's say. But the flexibility is also help with this.
Yeah, yeah, but it should have flexibility in both sides. So when you do have to do something for work related, but also that I struggle the most to see when you have to do something related to your life and putting aside work just for the moment. So this is the
Exactly.
flexibility that I think. So it has to be on both sides. Okay, since we have discussed what does work-life balance means to us, let's try to deep dive, Roberto. Since you are a very, since you have very deep knowledge about AI, what does work-life balance with AI means to you? Since it's also a hot topic and you know a lot about this, what's your opinion on this?
Okay, thank you. Basically, AI, since we adopted a lot in the current company and lately in many companies, the fact that these tools allow to increase productivity by 5x or 50% it really depends on the job you people are working on. But in any job is giving a performance increase. This performance increase is double sword theme to consider because while AI can be very good on increasing work-life balance and because you're more performant, there is also the danger of a person using it very performantly to when you do 10x, that could become a new baseline. We need to make sure that also toward employee and toward ourselves to use these tools to maintain our work-life balance and not reduce it. So while we want to give more performance and more leverage to give more meaning and give more impact to the company, we want to use this tool in a safe way also to keep our work-life balance.
Yes.
What do you think
Yeah, I
yourself
do
about
agree
this?
with you. I do agree with you on this topic. Well, in my case, I use it to speed up some work, to maybe design some workshops, and AI gives you a lot of knowledge in just one shot by writing a prompt and make you very fast, make you faster rather than before. But as you said, it has to be balanced between how faster you can go and how much faster you can deliver to your bosses, to the company that you are working with. So you need to think about it also strategically to not be too much productive for the company and also to save time for yourself because at the end you're saving time for work related things and also to have more time for your life, at least in my opinion. I would like also to have more time in my life to also have more work life balance.
Yes, I agree. I mean, we should find the right balance where we give more impact to the company as much as possible, but at the same time, we are keeping our life balance. And we don't want to get to a level where the life balance can be not perceived as well as possible because we are in a dangerous period. We don't know exactly how performant can AI, how much can we be more performant,
Yes.
and the CEO can perceive wrongly how performant we can be. We need to help us smoothly transition this performance increase in a balanced and gradual way.
Yes, yeah. That's a nice point of view. Also because AI it's good, but not perfect for each for every topic. Let's say. So I cannot
Yes.
rely on AI as of now for everything. So my productivity can be boosted in some areas, while in other areas will be remaining the same because I cannot rely, at least for now, on AI. So
Yes,
sometimes
it
when I
is.
design a workshop, it's not perfect with AI, so I go back to the usual way in which I design the workshop myself without taking ideas from AI, because sometimes it's not reliable. And I don't know when it will be reliable, so I cannot count to every day have 10x of productivity, but sometimes it could be 10x, sometimes it's 5, so it's not a reliable matrix in this particular moment, let's say.
Okay, yes, I agree a lot because yes, we need to recognize the danger of overusing it and underusing it.
Yeah.
Um, Thank you very much. I really like this perspective. Next, I want to ask you, Giulio, how do you think we can maintain work-life balance in practice? How this can be achieved?
Yes. So, as I said at the beginning of the video, I thought a lot about work-life balance in the past. I think about it a lot today. How can I maintain work-life balance and how can you do it the same? As I said, in my opinion, we shall start thinking about our life as a whole. So we have work and life, but they are belonging to each other. So I started to work by giving me objectives rather than following working hours. And that would also be impossible to the agreement that I had with the companies that I work with. So instead of focusing on working hours, I focused on objective. And this could be a first, a good starting point. So defining objectives that you want to overreach rather than defining working hours. And then to build on that, you can try to understand when you can do things in your life. Also, as I said, taking a walk at 10 a.m. in the morning could be okay if you're working through objectives rather than working hours. And then you will start integrate work and life all together. And it won't be heavy for you if you have to reply to an email at 9 p.m. in the evening because you have some objectives to overreach that are getting closer and closer. And basically, I think that's the first and huge advice that I would give to the audience to start reflect on not splitting up to areas of of the life, work and life, but to put them all together. But I want to also know from you, Roberto, what do you think about this topic?
First of all, it's very interesting, and I think I would emphasize the fact that even though we should be flexible, we should make sure that we don't work more than what we need. In a sense that a 9 o'clock is more it should be more an exception rather than a rule. Um, when especially when there is a required to respond an email in an urgent perspective, and depending on the role and responsibility you have in the company. Generally, I'm a person that want to try to do everything within the time of work, so to separate it with life.
Okay.
But apart of that, yes, flexibility is definitely something we should do in both ways. Um, in terms of how to maintain work-life balance, I would say that we need to distinguish two concepts of quality and quantity to achieve work-life balance. So when we want to achieve goals, I would put this in classify this in quantity.
Mm.
Uh, I believe that we should focus a lot in quality versus quantity, which means we need to focus on performing a good job rather than a lot of job, not with good quality, because then the impact on the company overall, I believe a lot. I'm advocate
Yeah,
that can become.
I, I like your point of view because I had just a discussion on this topic with some colleagues about objectives that the company that I'm a consultant for was requiring to have was a lot of objectives rather than less objectives but focusing on quality. So that's a topic. That's a real topic in my opinion. Thanks for bringing in because I think it's very important.
Thanks to you. Yes. So the quality and quantity should coexist. If they don't, then we don't get work-life balance because we are working toward the quantity and work done not well. So that lead to misunderstanding, miscommunication, and stress.
Yes.
Uh, Quality work instead can lead to work-life balance as a consequence, objective, realistic to achieve in a good quality can make communication easier, objective satisfied, and that's why quality and quantity should coexist. Not we should not move shift to the right on the quantity, but we should keep ourselves in the middle.
Yeah, that's a nice thing. Yeah. Also, to build up on what I said before, I think that basically one thing that really makes the difference, in my opinion, to maintain work and life balance is to not underestimate the power of breaks. So taking a break when you need it is very important, and don't rushing into things being on hurry to deliver things. Also, this I think it connects with quality But taking breaks, in my opinion, it's very useful and help you to maintain work-life balance because you can go very fast in burnout if you are not taking care of that. But taking breaks, yes, will let you shift from the quantitative things to the qualitative side of things. So this
I
is what
totally
I
agree. Yes,
recommend. Okay,
correct.
last but not least, Roberto, how to land a remote job that has work-life balance? What do you recommend?
So since we are here, we are a channel about remote working and work-life balance. Anyway, we very important is to um, use our tools
Mhm.
at our disposal in strategic way. For example, last time we discussed about LinkedIn and other tools, but we need to leverage those tools to achieve our goal. First, to find a work-life balance job, we can check well the job description and identify red flags or keywords that can hint us what the mission of the company is. Let's say if we want work-life balance and the job description say to work under pressure,
Yes, or
that
being very flexible. This is
exactly that to me means that there is no work-life balance there,
yes.
and that is something to really understand before even get and apply to that job. Then some company they might write that they when there is written in the job description that they guarantee parental leave, time off, or guarantee work-life balance, and keyword like that. That's a good sign that company value um, or when they value mental health, they offer perks like this. That's very good hint that there is good work-life balance.
Yeah.
And on top of this, when you apply for jobs, you should also check on Glassdoor the review of this company because it's not only important to work in a prestigious company if then they have 2 to 3 stars review and bad review from employees saying that they hate the job, right?
Yes.
So Glassdoor and comments can hint an understanding on how it looks like to work in that company.
And this
What
could
do
be
you
also,
think?
you can look for signs in Google reviews on the company itself, or Indeed as a remote job tool for searching for remote jobs. And yeah, I think you covered well this topic.
Thank you.
Yeah. And do you have
Uh,
anything else to say about that rather than looking for the red flags? If something does not fit with what uh, with what you are looking for in a remote job, do not apply because that would be a problem rather than to resign for and search for a new job.
Yes, I believe that we have a bit of sixth sense in a sense that we can perceive sometimes even going on an interview and talking with the HR with the team, you can perceive also this. So sometimes if you have a doubt from the Google and Google reviews and Glassdoor, you can still go further with the interview and trust your gut. I believe that a lot can be discovered
Mhm.
during interview stage in the way people communicate, the way people they allow you communicate, ask questions, and the way they answer. I
Mhm.
think that's a good indicator. It can increase or reduce red flags, or can make you understand well if you're getting into the job you really dream, and give you a good sign. There is a factor of risk, but you can reduce it up to the minimum.
Yes, exactly. To fit your needs as best as possible.
Yes.
Okay, great, Roberto. Do you think we have covered today's topic?
Yes, I want to ask people to give us their opinion because we're curious. We want to make this video richer, and probably some of you can add to this. And also, if you like what you are saying, consider to like and subscribe the channel because
Yes.
if you like, you this video will be seen by more people. Maybe can give help to more people.
It's free.
And yeah,
It's free to like and subscribe.
it's free. Yes.
We will
For
do
now.
our
No
best
joking.
to be better, to deliver more videos. We are trusting in the topics that we are covering in this channel will be very helpful for a lot of people. But please let us know what do you think by writing some comments in the comment here below. Okay.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Roberto, it was a pleasure as always to meet you and speak with you.
The same for me.
Okay. Ciao everyone. See you on the next time.